Ahoy and welcome back once again to I Like Watches. My name's Gary. I like watches and I suspect you like watches too, and I'm pretty sure you will have heard of San Martin, arguably China's best watch brand. I think those folks at Seagull might have something to say about that, but anyway, there's no denying San Martin watches are very, very good, and I bought this watch during the recent summer sale. I've paid $352 for this watch. Believe it or not, I think that's an incredible price because I bought a watch housing the SW200. I didn't opt for the PT5000 version. I paid a little bit, well, more than a little bit extra to buy this watch with the SW200 because, well, I liked it so much and I think it's going to be good enough to carry that movement. Right, let's have a little look what we get in the box. It's remained the same, hasn't it, for a little while, all this stuff. It is the SN0145. Simon from Watch the Time has reviewed this watch. He reviewed the Aventurine dial version. I have bought the Tiger's Eye, I think it's called Tiger's Eye stone dial version because I just like the colour of Tiger's Eye. Ooh, and there it is, the SN0145 with the SW200. What does that say? Can't see. Oh, SW200, look. Nice, 352 US dollars. It's a lot of money, but it's a lot of watch as well. Let's get the plastic off and we can have a proper good look. Right, there we go. I have removed all the plastic and resized it for my roughly average sized wrist, and yeah, put some power into the SW200 and move the hands to a nice position so we can see the dial in all its glory. Did you know that with the SW200 version you get upgraded hands, you get faceted hands, more detail, more light play from these hands than you do on the standard hands? There might be other differences actually if you decide to buy the watches with the SW200. Yeah, there might be some other things that you get with this watch. If there are, I'll put them on the screen. But yeah, I'm very pleased with it. Very, very pleased. Yes, it's a lot of money, $350. I think that is the absolute maximum people should be paying for San Martin watches. Not because they're not worth it, but because I think that's the most San Martin should be asking for watches. I think the platform itself is what's going to hold people back from spending more money on their watches. While their watches are being sold on AliExpress, there's always going to be that association with it being an affordable Chinese brand. And so $350 to me is the maximum. Well, that's the maximum I'm prepared to spend. $352, in fact, because that's what I've spent on this watch, and I think it's worth every penny and more. SW200 powered, incredibly well finished watch. Yeah, it's a beauty, isn't it? I love the dial, although yeah, they're all individual. There's not a huge amount of detail. Quite often with Tiger's Eye you get all these really nice lines and streaks. It's fairly plain, isn't it? But of course, you know, all the other dials will be different. So it's a bit of a risk or a gamble in terms of what sort of dial you're going to get. But I knew it was going to be this colour, and I still love the the stone that's used in these dials. Incredible, beautiful hands. Yeah, beautiful steel finishing. The bracelet is quite crisply finished. I know some people in the past have complained that San Martin watches have sharp corners. With the last two watches that I reviewed, I thought they'd fit well. I said that they've addressed that issue. This is more crisply finished than the previous watches that I've shown. If you're not a fan of those sort of crisp corners, you best perhaps avoid this one, because although I don't think they're sharp, you can just tell the corners are, yeah, definitely crisp. They're not soft and rounded and sort of gentle on the fingers. It's quite a chunky watch though for the style, isn't it? A beautiful clasp. You've got the old school on the fly adjustment system look. Yeah, very nice. Sapphire crystal, of course. 316L stainless steel. Water resistance is at 100 meters. Yep, 100 meters of water resistance. You have the hex logo, but it's printed on the dial. Beautiful bezel. I will take some macro shots and show you the finishing up close. Of course, I'll show you the loom degrading at the end of the video. Quite a lot of taper on the bracelet, isn't there? More than I thought there was going to be. Perhaps a touch too much. Integrated bracelet, so it's not going to suit wearing it. Well, you're not going to be able to wear it with an alternative strap. Basically, you're stuck with it on this bracelet. Screwed down case back, a screw in each corner. Look, very simple case back. Yeah, very nice clasp, milled inner elements, on the fly adjustment system, screw down crown. What else? That winding action, the SW200. What a cracking movement. Yeah, very nice. Date complication, of course. So no ghost position on the crown. You've got the 0 position, first position for the date, and then second position for the time. What an absolute cracker. Yet no buyer's remorse whatsoever. 352 US dollars. I think it's worth every penny, but I do understand why a lot of people have concerns about spending that much on AliExpress. Yeah, fingers crossed San Martin can continue to provide or produce and sell good value for money, affordable watches like this. The recent sale prices were incredible, weren't they? Guys, let me know in the comments section what you bought during the sale. Right, I'm going to leave it there, guys. I'm going to put this on and enjoy it. Thanks for watching.